grab your weights, and then you can always just know, once you get acclimated, you can always just, size up. So you can go switch them out if you want to do something heavier. Hey there, I'm Ashley, mom of 4 and creator of Reps and Redemption. Join me as I share my passion for health education, explore all things fitness and nutrition, plus share a little faith-filled homemaking along the way. If you're a mom ready to build strength and live a life of epic redemption, this podcast is for you. Let's get after it. I've heard this problem a few times from friends and family members and just people who they really want to start prioritizing their health. They want to work out and be more healthy. They want to build strength, and they just say they don't know what to do. And from a woman recently, her biggest concern was looking like an idiot at the gym. And, she makes a good point. I don't remember feeling like that exactly, but I did feel unsure when I left my high school gym, and then I worked out at a gym where, people my age worked out, but a lot of older people and a lot of bodybuilders and trainers. And so I was unsure. I was hesitant. I didn't know where everything was. I didn't know very much about exercise in general, even though I did love it and obviously still do. So I wanted to take this time with you today and share how you can work out at the gym and not look like an idiot with a few simple tips that I think will benefit you. And I will say, I want to preface before we start these tips that this is actually, if you are not on a set workout routine yet and you're just trying to get acclimated into the habit of working out, and if you are able to work out at least 3 times a week, that is fantastic. And trust me, your body will thank you later and your 60s will thank you later. So here we go. Before you go, or maybe when you're on your way there, because you're kind of nervous, you've got your kids with you in the back, you're finally, you're gonna do this gym membership thing, you're going to drop them off, and you're going to get in some you time. Well-deserved you time, might I add. So you're going to choose upper, lower, or full body, and you're not gonna choose the same thing like each day. So if you can go like 3 days in a row, like just switch it up, but I would, at least aim for 3 days per week. And for this example, we will do a full body workout and we'll aim for 45 minutes or less because, kids, and trust me, they're most likely having a blast, but we are moms and we sometimes are worried about our kiddos. So this will help. And then if you have extra time left over, you can go do laps in the pool, sit in the hot tub, sit in the sauna, just sit down on, if you're a gym, my gym has a few chairs, like comfortable chairs. You can read if you want, if you finish early. But once you start working out, I think you will see how enjoyable it is. The dopamine that's released, we feel more energized, we feel so much better, we feel clearer in our heads. Our moods are just enhanced all around. So that's number 1. Choose upper, lower, or full. We're going to use we're going to use full body, for example. Number 2. After you make your decision, you're on the way there, you know what you're kind of going to do. You have an idea, except that here, most people care about themselves. So when you're being so worried about not looking right, doing something wrong, whatever, the chances of someone noticing is really slim to none because everyone here is in their own world. Trust me, I know. And I'm usually in my own world. I'm working out. I'm either listening to, an awesome playlist that I made. I'm listening to a podcast. I'm thinking of content for this podcast. I'm thinking of, okay, I wonder if I can get in 3 more sets, maybe several more reps before the kids club calls me to change diaper. Like everybody is in their own bubble. So just don't worry about it so much and accept that. Tip 3, claim your space. So stay in your bubble once you claim your space because this will help you keep things very simple. It's not to be like you can't go anywhere else, but once you claim your space, you can check out the gym from your claimed spot. So, and people will know once you have your water bottle there, your phone, if you have like a workout fanny pack or your gloves, whatever, you have it there on your bench or, on the ground with your weights that you've chosen. and no one's going to mess with it. No one's going to mess around with you. Like they might say, hey, are you using this? No. Okay. Or yes, I am. Okay, no problem. But if you take this, if you claim your space, and I should probably switch tip 3 and 4. So, but claim your space and stay in your bubble. And then tip 4 is pick your weights and take the ones that you know you can lift. And, even if your first round is fairly light, just do it. So you're comfortable in your space, in your little bubble that you've created, and you're using dumbbells. So if this were me, I would say, okay, I can use 10s for this, 15s for that, and 20s for that. But maybe I don't want to hog all the weights. If there's a lot, then take them. But if you can stay with 4 total, so I would say, okay, maybe I'll skip the 10s, I'll push myself, I'll get 15s and 20s. And those are mine. If somebody needs them, they'll say they need them or ask if they can hop in for a second. It's not a big deal. So grab your weights, and then you can always just know, once you get acclimated, you can always just, size up. So you can go switch them out if you want to do something heavier. So then tip 5. So here's a full body little workout. I just made it up. It's a workout I have done so many times. I love all these exercises, but since it's full body, I wanted to cover head to toe. So you're going to do shoulder press, hammer curls, tricep overhead extensions, dumbbell bent over rows, dumbbell pile squats, stationary reverse lunges, and Russian twists in any order you like. And then we'll hit cardio for 15 or 20 minutes and scope things out from the cardio section. And what I'm going to try to do for you is have an Instagram reel to the best of my ability. I'm new to reels and I'm trying to implement that. So, because a lot of things I've heard and I've heard ladies say is, well, how do I do this, or what is that? And a lot of this is visual. So I'm going to try to implement that. So check out the Reps and Redemption Instagram, and I will have that up for you. And if it's awkward, it's just because I'm really not used to recording in the gym. But I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to do it for you and for me. So again, that is shoulder press, hammer curls, tricep overhead extensions, dumbbell bent over rows, dumbbell pile squats, stationary reverse lunges, Russian twists. I think I said this just in case I didn't. 3 sets of 10 reps in any order you like. So you're going to do 3 rounds, each one 10 times, and then you'll go pick your cardio. And for me, I would pick the stairs. As you know, if you listen to one of the latest episodes, I think it was episode 89, I think, about the Stairmaster and core stability. I just love the Stairmaster, hate it, love it, all the things. The elliptical was great when I was pregnant. I loved that. So just pick yours out, and then you can scope things out from up there, because our cardio is upstairs at our gym. So if yours is not, you can still, because they're higher. The stairs is higher, and the elliptical not so much, but you can still scope out the gym. And then tip 6, remember, everyone there has had a first time at some point, and you deserve to be at the gym too. I would not be so concerned about looking like an idiot, because at some point we all have. And honestly, the other day, I can't remember. It's called shedding, when you're taking weights off. I was taking it off the deadlifts, and oh my gosh, it was like I was fighting with the thing to get these off. I was like, blast it, just wrestling this. I think it was a 25 off of the, a 25 rubber weight for deadlift. And I was wrestling it off, probably causing a scene because my headphones on, I've got kids, got to pick up, and I'm trying to, and then I just asked my daughter, my oldest, I'm like, can you help me? I can't. And she's laughing. I'm lifting the thing up so she can shed the weight off. Anyways, we all do silly things at some point, and do not let that keep you from stepping foot in the gym. And even at home, don't let it keep you from working out at home, and you learn as you go. So I hope this episode has encouraged you to lift some weights this week or this weekend. And let me see, I think I have a good tip for you when it comes to weight loss. I just want to start doing like little tips that are educational and helpful. So don't get mad at me for this tip because I get mad when I hear it, but I'm just going to share it with you anyways. Sleep is a game changer for weight loss. Lack of sleep can drive weight gain due to altered hormones that increase appetite as well as decreased energy, which makes it harder to maintain a healthy diet. So if you can focus on lifting heavy, lifting weights, you don't even have to worry about lifting heavy yet, and then getting some sleep, I would say that I am deprived in that area alone. I think all my other buckets are pretty good. My fitness bucket, spending time with family, homemaking, things like that. I do believe my sleep and my Bible quiet time needs to be revamped for sure. So if you think to pray for your Reps and Redemption host, Ashley, I would gladly love a prayer or two my way to find a little bit more rest and balance. And if there is anything that I can assist you with or help you with, please know I have a speak pipe. You can leave me a voice message. And you're totally welcome to email me at repsandredemption@gmail.com, and also check out the Instagram page that I am setting up that will link basically to the show and kind of have it in a flow state, hopefully. So I hope you have a great weekend. Till next time. If this episode inspired you, will you share with a friend? Remember, this podcast offers health education tips and holistic insights. Please consult healthcare professionals for personalized advice. Until next time, Mama, be bold and live well.